I know it's been a minute. Sorry, guys. I hope everyone's doing good. Um, it's been a little while since I've come on, it seems like. Um, but nonetheless, I hope everyone's doing well. And I am going to be doing, I do have a little bit of a cough. My daughter, my youngest, brought something home from school that she has, and now I have it, and it's just like, ugh, you know. But my oldest doesn't have it. I'm not gonna say yet. Let's just say she doesn't have it. Thank goodness. But yeah, guys, I'm just glad y'all are here, and I wanted to. So there is a picture on the front. Is there hair? Oh no, it's on my screen. Okay. So there's a picture on the front of my my post, okay? And the picture is of an incense stick that I was burning over my metal leaf, and it began to curl and almost like intertwine itself like a rope, like a knot. So of course I was like, there's got to be some further meaning to this knot rope like thing that I just thought was just so crazy. So so yeah, I'm gonna explain to you guys what that is, just so you can understand the picture depicted on the post. So I go back in my notes. Okay, it's called What's wrong with the lights? Hold on, guys. Watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay, good deal. Okay, so the picture I have on my post with the incense that's coiled, and it keeps, like, it almost looks like a knot, and I knew that there was a meaning to it, I just didn't know what. So I looked it up, and it's called Libanomancy. Anyway, this is an ancient method of divination that involves interpreting the patterns, smoke, ash, and smell of burning frankincense or other incense to gain insight and foretell the future. Now, I saw the different pictures, and you can go online and Google it. This Libanomancy, and it'll show you all the same pictures of what my incense was doing, and it was going in like a coil, like a just like a knot. So some traditions suggest that if the ashes curl upwards, which that's what it was doing, if it curls upwards, then it's a sign of blessings or good news. While if it were downwards, the spirals indicate a negative influence or presence within, you know, your area or where you are. So if you ever experience burning an incense stick, pay attention to the ashes, because there are very significant meanings when it comes to it, and it is an act of divination. Just by looking at the smoke, by reading the ashes, if they fall quickly, if they you know, lean to a certain direction or the other. It all means something, and it's pretty neat. But I never saw that before in my life, and so I was like, wow, let me check that out. So yes, that was pretty neat. So I just wanted to come on and see what was kind of going on in the, you know, energy. What's the vibe? What's the tea that everybody needs to know? So I'm gonna start by clearing the space. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna start off with this deck. Let me make sure everything's upright. Yes, okay. The general collective is not this time. What is the energy? What is going on? What's happening behind the scenes? What's happening in our blind spots that we don't see? We want to know the things that we have yet to uncover. Right? That's how I feel. So let's see what we got coming on. And I'm so glad to see everybody here. All right, let's see. Last shuffle. Okay, it's starting off good. At the bottom of the deck, I have courage and joy. Courage and joy. And then right after that, I had death and defend. And it's crazy because I was gonna do a Scorpio reading, but I decided not to. And then the Scorpio comes out. So death, which is rebirth, which is a new beginning. So defending your new beginning against some sort of collaboration that will be revealed in time. So let's see, without further ado. All right, spirit guides. What is it that you need us to know at this time? The general collective. Pisces, determination. Okay, we're starting off strong, motivated. What else is going on in the general collective? Okay, determination and patience. Okay, so we're exhibiting endurance and waiting patiently. What else does the collective need to know at this time? We have, now this came out in reverse, and it says kindness. So it did come out in reverse. So I'm seeing that there may be a Pisces individual who's being very patient, but their patience is wearing thin with this kindness, okay? I feel like this person, if they're not a Pisces, there's somebody who and their patience is wearing very thin, and that's where the lack of kindness is coming from. This can be anybody. Let's see, let's get some more. What's going on with the collective? What else do they need to know? Determination, patience, and kindness. Reveal. Now, reveal is at the bottom of the deck. So someone's, okay, this can be read two different ways. Something's going to be revealed to you about someone's determination to, unfortunately on their end, undermine you. And while they're in this strategic thinking, they're needing patience, but it's this revelation, whatever is starting to really come, it's coming close to it. And so this kindness is no longer something that this person is willing to, like, they're fed up. They see the finish line coming. Yeah. This person, you could have possibly trusted this person. Excuse me. I told you guys I had a cough. The trust could be, we have trust and trick and wisdom, so, and stillness. So while you were moving in silence and keeping everything to yourself, I see someone else in the background who is very determined to either bring chaos upon your life or a certain aspect of it. And they've waited very patiently to see if this is going to take effect. And during that time, they may have come out to be a very trusting, kind person. With kindness in reverse, it's they can't hide their true colors anymore. That's what I'm getting with this revelation that's fixing to be made. Okay, with trust and trick. So someone trusted in whatever they were determined to do against you, and now it's being revealed that whatever it was, you know, either the universe stepped in and it never took place, or it never had an effect on you. Whether this was something negative pushed towards you or what. Yeah, reveal, protect. Okay, so all right, we need to take out the tarot. So we have courage, transform, fear, mystery, peace, and what's this other one? Trust again. All right, let me put these up. Let me put these up real quick. And we are going to dissect these. Let's see. Let's start with the Kipperish, because the Kipperish gets straight to the point. Determination, patience, kindness, reveal, protect. Okay. Okay, so what's going on with the general collective? What that they have yet revealed, that has yet been revealed to them that they need to know at this time? Something new. Abuse. So someone's been determined to protect some sort of abuse that's fixing, and that's why kindness came in reverse. That's fixing to be revealed. And this abuse was ensued due to money. This abuse happened because of money. Someone either to a boss, you know, man or woman, or it was this boss who abused this person. And this person could be a Pisces, I'm not sure. Lady, that's enough. That's enough, baby. Get out of there. Okay, so tell me more about this shit, Spirit. What's going on? What's going on with abuse? We have death magic. Someone here has endured quite a bit of abuse. They've gone through death magic. They have gone through oppression, belittlement. This could be in the family. This could be in a work environment. This can be in a friend circle that's just falling apart. But there's some rivalry here. Someone is picking, somebody's being a bully. Straight up, someone is being a bully and abusing somebody. Not only are they doing it to them straight to their face, but what I'm seeing is that, like, they're kicking them while they're already down. And on top of that, they're doing death magic just to like, I don't know, make this person lose it? Is that their intention? Because of this money? Let's see. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more, Spirit, about this. This is coming to an end. Okay? It's coming to an end because it's being revealed of what's been happening behind the scenes. Now this person who was being abused and who felt like they were bound to some, whether it be organization, whether it be family, which I'm really picking up family, but it can go so many different ways. A friend dynamic, you know, this abuse had you feeling like you were trapped, like your opinion didn't matter, like nothing you said, it had no effect on anything. And so with this endings here, I see you leaving. I see you leaving because of this. I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck now. We have rising star and expectation. Wow, somebody's very, very intuitive. We have intuitive Kev, which is a gift. Alright, Spirit, tell me more about this abuse, this death magic, and then endings. What's being revealed? So there's a nice guy. What about this nice guy? Spirit, clarify this nice guy and endings. Okay, I'm getting something that's pretty disturbing. I don't want to do this reading. I'm just going to explain it very vaguely, and then we're going to move on. So, this abuse, God, I almost want to cry. And this death magic that was being thrown at someone was almost like a disguise to keep someone busy while somebody else is in the back of the scenes doing something they're not supposed to be doing with a child. This child doesn't look too happy to me. I don't like the way that looks. Hold on, I'm gonna light some incense. Someone may know somebody out there who is dealing with either trauma that they have dealt with when they were a child, some sort of sexual abuse, or there is a parent out here who has been abused as well as the child by this nice guy, where there's endings that's being brought to it. And that makes sense with the determination. Someone was determined to be nasty, to be fucking sick. And the reason why patience is here is because if you think about a predator and a prey, like the predator is going to think of like a cougar, like a lion, or whatever's at the top of the food chain that eats meat. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of National Geographics or wildlife stuff on TV, and you see the lions chasing after Bambi or whatever it is. That's what this is showing me here. And this kindness that they were trying to have this poor child believe that that's what this was about, was being kind. I'm getting someone who's young. Alright, enough of that. We're going to start on something completely different. I did not like that at all. Sorry guys, going in a different direction because that just went fucking south and it was just terrible energy. So, saw what it was and then got the hell out of there. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on with the collective? Let's get some tarot. And if anybody is going through something like that, I just want to say that there is help out there, and there will be justice, for sure. What is the general collective need to hear at this time? So we're going to look at things in matters of love and money coming in, and if anything else wants to pop out, we'll just allow it and see what it's doing. Like this piece of hair of mine, excuse me. It won't stop. Fuck it. All right, 2 more shuffles for my general collective. Wow, we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Lovers at the bottom and the Hierophant. Wow, definitely a love reading I'm feeling. Let's see what's going on with the general collective at this time, Spirit. The general collective. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So in love, we have a stable and loyal partner. In money matters, this can insinuate some sort of financial career where you are undergoing some sort of recognition or a promotion, or extending your expertise in multiple avenues, maybe even outside of work as well. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. We have a Knight of Pentacles and we have a Nine of Cups. Well, I'll be damned. We have somebody who has a crush or a message. So we have a stable and loyal partner. This can just be like a co-worker partner who is always on their shit and, you know, may help you out with some of the work that you fall back behind on. I don't know why that just came to mind, but with this Knight of Pentacles, there's a loving message or some sort of message that this Knight of Pentacles needs to deliver to you, or feels the need to deliver to you. What is it? It may be a message of reconciliation, or it could be a message of some sort of offer in your financial endeavors. Now in money, I see that you are earning and you're spending on things that you're very passionate about, but you have the room to do so because you have, it says right here, some sort of upgrade, some sort of promotion. Something has undergone where money is starting to flow in. Okay, now let's see what else we have. What else do we have for the general collective? We have the Three of Pentacles. This is all about teamwork and collaboration, working together. In love matters, it talks about one staying positive and working through your differences. If you are in a committed relationship. In money matters, I see someone being very good at what they do with work, and they're receiving recognition for this. People are starting to notice. for sure. All their hard work that they're putting in. I wonder what this loving message is. What's the message? To stay positive and work through your differences? Ooh, we have a tower at the bottom. Okay, new beginning. All right, tell me more about this Three of Pentacles spirit for the collective. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This is all about celebration, coming together, kindred spirits, fun spirits, like drinks. So in love, okay, I see someone staying positive while working through their differences when it comes to socializing with friends and kindred spirits. So keeping those tight-knit bonds close and seeing the benefit in working things out rather than walking through life with hate in your heart. You know, what's the point? Like, who's gonna want to be friends with you if you haven't learned how to forgive, you know? Now, it all depends on what you're forgiving, but that's just one aspect. In money matters, I see that due to you being very well at what you do at work and you're receiving this recognition, I see that you could profit very well through group efforts with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, what else do we have for the general collective? We have the Two of Pentacles. Tell me more. And we have the Ten of Swords. So I see that you and another, and this is a relationship dynamic, okay? I see that within a relationship dynamic, there's resources that are being shared, and there is ongoing work to try and better the relationship, to try and bring new ideas and excitement. However, throughout this process, I see that it's been a little difficult because in the past there's been some betrayal. And the betrayal is because you have or someone you know has put others' needs. My foot's asleep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You have possibly put the needs of others in front of your own, which has allowed you to receive a lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, we have the Devil. So, let me get another card. Tell me about this Devil. Why is the Devil here? So it looks like whatever in love matters, it looks like whatever this situation was, it was possibly harmful and a bit obsessive in a very toxic way. And I see with the Eight of Cups, you're just finally having enough. And I see you walking away from love, or a certain love, or some sort of project that you are undergoing that you would have called your baby, you know. In money matters, I see you cutting your losses and conserving at this time. So maybe if this resonates with you, it's very important to steadfast with your finances and pay close attention to them. I see you being distracted and attached to social and material statuses, possibly. But this is something that you're walking away from, okay? With the Eight of Cups, that is like this is this card, you are actually moving. What else does the collective need to know at this time? We have the Strength. You are aligning now. Be patient when it comes to love. And you may see the Strength card is coming here because you may, in love matters, find yourself needing strength because you may be in some sort of situation where you're carrying the burden for you and your partner. So support partner in hard times and possibly even uneven care. And in money matters, I see you have a strong position or a sound venture. However, the Ten of Cups here is telling you that you have taken on a little too much and you may be enduring feelings of feeling burnt out or exhausted or kind of like you just need some rest for sure. Someone needs some rest here. They've been on the go-go. All right, what else do we have for the general collective? And that is the Truth. Tell me some more. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So someone here is rising above adversity and they're healing themselves while at the same time they're enjoying an improvement within some sort of romantic dynamic. Now, if that's not for you, don't take it. But in money matters, I see that you are going to receive like a bolt of like inspiration, okay? Some sort of clarity that possibly has to do with your work and whatever it is that you find clarity on. I see that what's in motion will ultimately bring you success. For sure. Okay, wow, this is a better vibe reading than the one before. Ooh, I couldn't do it. I was gonna start crying. The Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. So we have a stable and mature love who is very loyal. You could be a fire sign. And with the Page of Pentacles, I see this as someone that you have met through work, or you met through like somebody introduced you to this person at maybe a gathering or something like that. But I do see that this connection is not romantic. So excuse me, guys. Yeah, I do see that it's not romantic. All right. Tell me more. Clarify why we have the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. We have the Queen of Cups. A kind and romantic woman. And in money matters, this person is a talented, helping person to others. Now, the Five of Pentacles just came out in reverse. So this Queen of Cups is showing up as very well-grounded, having a stable foundation, feeling very secure in herself, having a place to lay her head down at night, her or him. And this may be something that this Emperor is seeing. Confirmation. Excuse me. What else does the collective need to know at this time? So we have the Queen of Swords, someone who's very smart and independent, someone who's very, very wise. In money matters, this person is viewed as an educated powerhouse. Tell me why the Queen of Swords is here. Okay, so in love matters, I see that this smart, independent woman may be a little shy when it comes to love, or pursuing a certain individual that you're like, oh, I've got to have them, or I don't know, something like that. In money matters, I see that you may be undergoing some sort of new creative venture, and you are just hitting it real strong, whatever it is, whatever this new venture is. It could be a hobby, having creative here. But I see you going after whatever this project is with goals set in mind, with scheduled time set aside for it. Let's see what else. Tell me more about this, Spirit. We have the Nine of Wands. Tell me more. And we have the Two of Cups. So I see that in love matters, the Two of Cups is all about harmony, balance, and mutual respect between two individuals. And the Nine of Wands is all about resolving challenges with your partner or a certain someone. Okay? And in money matters, I see that you may be receiving a financial partnership, or you may inspire someone to want to work with you. However, with the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups, it's saying in money matters, the worst is over and stability is ahead. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, okay? Which, like I always say, this card looks like cornucopia to me. It just needs the grapes. But this, this is a very beautiful person. Someone who is, you know, obviously has a good idea. They're not walking around on autopilot, let's just say that. They live a very happy and abundant lifestyle. They are surrounded around a lot of support. People see this person for who they really are. That's what the Nine of Cups is all about. Okay, let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on with the general collective? We have the Empress. Ooh la la. Okay, the Empress represents a mutual trust and affection. She's very affectionate. She's very trusting. She represents fertility. Or in money matters, this could represent a good fortune or good, like, opportunities are presenting themselves so that you can be successful. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups, which is all about a loving and joyful family dynamic. Okay, tell me more about this Empress. Six of Pentacles. So there's mutual trust and affection when it comes to love. Someone who's very fertile, who is sharing resources with someone where both people benefit. And that is in love. And so being very generous and loving and not expecting it back in return, if that makes sense. In money matters, this can mean that there's good fortune that's coming your way. You're about to have options and opportunities start to present themselves to you that will ultimately bring you in a lot of success. And I see that it's going to come with financial backing and some sort of teamwork. Well, I haven't seen anything like terrible other than the first reading and this one. So let's see. What else is going on in the general collective? We have the Chariot. So in love matters, there is a need to work on self-care instead of chasing love. And in money matters, this is all about not rushing things, but like just guiding in steady ways. Okay. What else about this Chariot? Okay, in money matters, where it says don't rush and just to guide in steady ways, if you can do that and be disciplined with it, I see you will start to see gains within your efforts. And the Seven of Pentacles is here to tell you not to give up. Okay? In love, the Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles is, so the Chariot is about honing in on self-care at this time instead of love matters. And the Seven of Pentacles is just telling you small steps to improvements. Okay? What else do we have for the general collective? We have Temperance. Somebody's been doing some healing, working with their spirit guides. Temperance. Excuse me. Okay, in love matters, I see that one is healing rifts between you and another, and is being advised to avoid ego at this time. Because with the Eight of Pentacles, this is insinuating that you two are dedicated to each other, that this is a mature love. This is something that's well rooted. This is a relationship that's been going on for a while. In money matters, I see that there's cooperation and peace within the work environment, and I see you getting a raise, some sort of gain from your hard work. See how she's hard at work? And you're going to receive some sort of recognition. Like this little birdie is noticing what she's doing. So you're going to be receiving recognition from others around you when it comes to your money, your flow and stuff like that. Okay, what else do we have for the general collective? We have the Ace of Wands, creating something new. So this could be just like a new found joy that makes you happy. This could be a new love. This could be a new hobby or creativity. And in money matters, of course, this would insinuate a new creative project. Okay? Let's see. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. We have the Three of Swords. So whatever new love or new creativity. Okay, in love matters, I see that there was some sort of fresh romance, let's say that, where there was some quarreling between the two of you. The Three of Cups is all about heartbreak, despair, feeling defeated by deceit and belittlement and being undermined. Your feelings have not been recognized for sure when it comes to some sort of new romance. However, it is saying that this union is worth saving. So I'm gonna let you be the call on that. And in money matters, it says you have new creative projects where you are starting to lose a little bit of trust within the project. This is a Swords card. This represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I can speak for Gemini for sure that if things can get boring easily, I guess you would say. So there, or if you've been undermined, you know, that's kind of it. Not it, but, and everyone's different. But with this Ace of Wands and this Three of Swords, in money matters, there's a new creative project where there has been loss of trust, and now you're feeling unhappy, or you know somebody who's going through this who feels unhappy within their new job, project, whatever it is that they are doing at this time. Sorry, guys. My little one got me sick. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? 8 of Wands. So a sudden love affair that's very fast and passionate in love. That's too many, Spirit. Let me get one more. So we have the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands. There's a playful and honest relationship. No, there's a passionate love affair that's going to happen very fast that will feel very playful and honest within the romantic dynamic. And in money matters, I see some sort of new skill or investment where you're going to have to make a split-second decision in order to make rapid gains. So just keep your eyes open if that is something that resonates with you. And it seems like this is something that you manifested that's coming in. So there's opportunities that are being presented to you at this time by the universe, okay? And when they are so gracious to greet us with these wonderful doors that open to new opportunities, it is our responsibility to grab hold of them, or to at least see the signs in what it is that ultimately Spirit is wanting for us to see, that is better that is better for us and is more in alignment for us. Okay? Tell me more. We have the 6 of Cups, which is talking about reuniting with an old friend or a family member or somebody that you know. Oh, thank you. So there's going to be some sort of reunion with an old friend, coworker, family member, maybe somebody that you went to college with, where this person has done you dirty, okay? They have either lied, cheated, stole, whatever, you name it. Everybody's story's different. But I see somebody who's going to be popping up around who tried to deceive you. And you're being asked to seek compromise and use diplomacy, sorry, within this situation. In money matters, I see that you're going to have renewed enthusiasm when it comes to your passion and how you make your money, and finances are going to begin to improve for you. However, with the 7 of Swords, be careful with moving forward with any kind of money contract, collaboration. This could have something to do with family or loaning to friends or whomever it may be. Be careful when you move forward in that direction, because it's saying the risk is very high to be taken advantage of. And I guess you would say be stolen and something be stolen from you. No, that's not how you say it. And something is stolen from you, or someone's gonna lie. Yeah. Someone from your past. And it looks like it's going to put you in a place where you're going to look at things at a different perspective. Maybe things that happened in the past, and because this person is just popping up again, it's going to bring back old memories of, you know, maybe what kind of mind frame you were in during this time, whenever you were around this person a lot, or y'all were in each other's lives a lot in the past. I see you are going to be taking a step back out of this situation so you can look on the inside. Good morning. Okay, what else do we have? We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so let me get one more. Three of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. So, in love matters, I see that someone would like a commitment with you, and they would like to engage and celebrate. But you're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. Someone who is very content with or without a partner in their life. Okay? And in money matters, I see that your efforts towards acquiring some sort of property, or something that's going to be profitable for you, like maybe putting some focus into your 401k or an IRA account, or your taxes, whatever that may be, or some sort of property. Whatever you acquire and the effort that you put forward and the help that you receive from others is going to be, you're going to be very prosperous from this. It's important to allow others to help you. You know? Okay, let's see. There's a whole bunch of energy, different kinds of energy out here tonight. We have the Sun card. So in love, a happy relationship with a bright future. And in money, I see a period of prosperity. Someone is being honored. Once again, another card of recognition. Okay, tell me more about this Sun card. So you're receiving some enlightenment about a King of Wands. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this King of Wands is a very affectionate and passionate person who would like to have a happy relationship with a bright future with you. But then the Seven of Wands came out. I see that this person has like a tremendously big ego, and whether they try to see the other person's side or not, I don't know. I gotta pull another card to find out more. But in money matters with the Sun and the King of Wands, I see that there is gonna be some sort of possible inspiration or clarity about some sort of job position that you're in or you're about to begin. And the Sun is just here to illuminate the fact that this is going to be a period of prosperity for you. This is going to be a period of honoring and recognition for all your talents and your hard work. And in money matters with the Seven of Wands, it's telling you to hold your ground and continue to work diligently. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands. So, the Queen of Wands. I'm seeing that there has been some bickering and some quarreling between the two. But in love matters with the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I see that there's a romantic and loyal Queen of Wands who can be an Aries, Leo, Sag, who's very loyal and always busy. They're always trying to see the other person's point of view. And in money matters, I see that the Queen of Wands is all about creating things, doing what it is that you love the most. And so with the Seven of Wands backing that up, it's just telling you that if there are any challenging moments when it comes to your finances, to hold your ground and continue to do the diligent work that you know that you're capable of doing, of providing. All right, let's see what else we got. What else is here for the general collective? We have the Ten of Pentacles, a secure family life and legacy. Excuse me. And in money matters, I see wealth, family, and inheritance. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So right away, I'm seeing that there's some sort of family dynamic, family life, where there is a lot of bickering and drama and rivalry. So stupid. There's now the Five of Wands is stating that there's a need to let go of ego. And in money matters, I see wealth, family, inheritance, and possibly due to all this wealth within this family, there's been tensions at work and people possibly gossiping. Okay. Good, I'm glad. Okay, so we got the Death card. Ten of Pentacles again. So I see that there's a loving and joyful relationship that is changing old patterns of behavior, okay, when it comes to matters of love. Now, in the money aspects, I see that you are changing the way you handle your money And because of that, you are going to receive rewards, recognition, respect, and success with your money. New beginning, having it all. Okay. Now, there may be something that may be difficult when it comes to this new beginning, where something, you know, something that no longer serves us is put to rest so that we can embark on a new journey and not repeat another cycle again, I guess you would say. And I see that this changing of old patterns of behavior you may feel like you might be grieving this situation in some sense, which will put you in a place of the hermit, where the hermit is all about needing more independence and needing time alone. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here for the general collective? We have the Fool. Okay, a new love or a deepening of a relationship. And in money matters, this represents a new job, being advised to spend wisely at this time. Too many, Spirit. We have the Fool and the Page of Swords. So in love matters, I see a new love or deepening of a relationship. When it comes to an immature relationship style. So somebody can just be goofy as shit and be immature, or the relationship is not built on solid grounds. In money matters, I see that you are possibly studying some sort of, you may be taking a course online, or you may be studying some sort of, like I said, taking a course or expanding your knowledge, studying things, which ultimately is going to help you be in line with some sort of new position, hey guys, some sort of new job, but it's telling you to, during this time, to spend wisely. My voice is about to go out. I can feel it. Tell me more. We have the Hangman. Okay, in love, this means you or your partner needs to release control and ego. And in money matters, this insinuates changing your mind about money, career, or some sort of like job, some sort of job that you're doing at this time, or that you're chasing, or you're wanting. Clarify this, Hangman. The Nine of Cups. Okay, I see a rewarding love that has a lot of contentment, where you and your partner releases control and ego. And in money matters, I see a new job, position, or promotion that puts you in a place where you are starting to change your mind about the way you handle your own money and career, or job, in that matter. I see that something's fixing to change for you, and I feel like that's cutting ties with things that no longer serve you. We have the Hermit. So this is someone who's needing time alone for more independence. In money matters, it's advising to seek counsel from a wise one. Tell me more about the Hermit. We have the Magician. So okay, you may be needing time alone for more independence, from a strong spiritual connection when it comes to matters of love. That's not for me to determine, that's for your intuition to determine. In money matters, it says, trust your intuition. You can manifest things very quickly at this time, and it would probably be wise to seek counsel. Okay, tell me more. We have the Lovers, a mutual caring and attraction, and the Four of Wands, which is a happy and comfortable home and contentment. This is a foundation, like of a house. The Four. Excuse me, guys. And in money, I see that with the Lovers and the Four of Wands, I see that there's success and harmony and stability. And the two of you are combining resources and collaborating together. All right, just two more from this. We have the Hierophant, whoa, and one more. And the Moon. So in love matters, I see that there's high emotions with some illusions, and there's need for traditional thinking about a relationship. There's need for traditional thinking about a certain relationship, about making anything official, because there's so many high emotions. There's not much truth that surrounds this romance. And in money matters, I see you listening to your intuition when it comes to work and projects, and incorporating traditional ideas and cultures into your work. Okay, that was a lot of tarot cards, huh? All right, let's see. Let me pick these up real quick. What am I going to use now? I want to use this one. I like this one. All right, last one. Alright, spirits, what's the advice for the general collective at this time? Advice, or what do they need to hear? Alright, we have storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Okay? Number 44. And I'm just gonna, it's very, very short. But I'm gonna tell you what it means. It's pretty self-explanatory, but every hurricane comes to an end. Just when you thought things were taking a turn for the better, in came a hurricane of hurt. Now you can find yourself utterly exhausted from trying to survive it all. Rest assured the clouds are finally starting to part, making room for the much-needed sun. Like the clouds, you should also let go of the past or present pain in order to make room for something better. That's what I was saying, like, I feel like people are cutting ties with things that no longer serve them and things like that. We have number 19. This is lavender. Surround yourself with love. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here. Go out there and reconnect or make your new connections. Then we have, I was just gonna do the 3, but the one on the bottom of the deck was screaming at me, so I'm gonna do that one too. This is card number 40. It says, morning. The world awaits you. You've been alive, sure. You've been waking up, doing what you need to get through your day, going back to sleep and repeat. Have you been living though? Truly living? I think you need to hear this now more than ever. Your life is incredibly precious. Out there, the world awaits you. Now is the time to make good moments and learn to treasure them as they come. And then the last one is number 45, and it says throne. And it says, your potential is endless. And I love how it has a crown on the other side. So let's see for that one. And that's the last card for that. Okay, throne, your potential is endless. At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they tell you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. I like these cards. I think they're cute. Okay, let's see what I wanted it ended on something else. Okay, what does the collective need to hear at this time? It says rainbows are special gifts from the angels. They are spreading their magnificent light as a bridge to guide you past your troubles and on to the next level of your journey. What else does the collective need to hear? Number 333. Connect with Jophiel, the archangel of beauty and wisdom, through the colors yellow and deep pink, the number 333, the element of fire, and the gemstone citrine. She works through flower essence such as dianthus. Let me get another one, Spirit, for the general collective. You may find yourself inspired to look up at the clouds overhead. There it is, an angel in all its glory watching over you. Okay, I have been guided to pull a few ancestor messages. You guys may have some ancestors, spirit guides on the other side that are trying to communicate with you at this time. And I don't know why, but I've been guided to pull some. So what is it that you would like the general collective or certain people out there, Spirit, to know at this time? I'm calling upon all the ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, shamans, gods and goddesses, our archangels. We have a lot of people that watch over us. All right, what are your messages from your loved ones? Oh, my nose is itching, yeah. They definitely want to come through. They must have been needing to give you this message, whatever it is. All right. It says, something dead can become food for others. The cut corn, the slaughtered beast. Respect what has died and help to transform it by ingesting it with awareness and thanks. Let the wheel of life keep on turning. Tell me more. What do they need to hear from you, ancestors? The pain will not overcome you. Perhaps the pain has overcome you in the past. Now, Now that you are looking it straight in the eye, you are becoming more whole with every breath that you take. Okay, what else do the ancestors need to tell us? Special message for someone? Be a messenger, but be sure that you have a message to bear. If in doubt, ask your heart. Be the ambassador of your heart. Okay, I'll get a couple more. Ooh. It says, keep your beak shut. Get it? Because it's a bird, your beak. It says, keep your beak shut. Calm down. Listen quietly to your inner voice that has something to say to you. Okay. It says, hold still and let yourself be borne up upon wings of power. You will come to no harm, for they shall raise you up, that your foot shall not strike against a stone. Psalm 92. Okay. What other messages do we have from our ancestors? Are there any more messages? When you fly, take your heart with you. And when it is too hard, let it refresh itself. Don't fly without your heart, for without it, you'll never get anywhere. But with it, you will always arrive, wherever you are, wherever you do, whatever you do. I think that's it, guys. I think that's all the messages that they had. Oops. This says, I don't know, Skanath Hastink. Sometimes experiences and things that happen only make sense in relation to each other. And then they form a word that shows that we welcome everything. Thanks. So, hold on. See these two words up here? This word, Skanta something, Hashink, they spell out thanks. Both of these spell out thanks. Skanath Hastink. Sometimes experiences and things that happen only make sense in relation to each other. And then they form a word that shows that we welcome everything. Thanks. Interesting. Is that it? Last one. Last but not least. Go to the wellspring that is waiting to flow, then ask it to do just that. Now these are ancestor messages from this deck. There's plenty more, but those are the ones that came out. Let's see, I want to, I'm gonna pull some chips. We're just gonna pull a couple chips and a couple wood chips. Plastic chips and wood chips. That's too many. The one that got caught right here, I'm going to squeeze it so you can see it. It says miracles. I love it. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I'm just kidding. I'll share with everybody. Okay, so we have miracles, rapidness, archangels, timing, records of evidence collected, just start, guilty, overwhelmed, while, taking emotional action. I see someone maybe moving. I have my youngest daughter's name, so you may have a younger child. Something about a private practitioner. Conscientious. We have homicide. Hidden info. Rehearsal. Wisdom. Life insurance policy. Learning. Faking how they feel. It's my mom's name, so this could be your mother. We have during, so it could be like during a full moon, or, but then we have location, so during a time of moving. And then we have enchanter and pyromancy. Now with the plastic ones, we have strategy. At the beginning of the reading, I was talking about someone using strategy. The curse. Confession. envy, the witch, SOS, receipt, about somebody's foundation, someone's trying to blackmail you, they may go to the club a lot, there's a lesson, that is coming to an end, the ending. And then we have some sort of message, the text. So that's what I got with these. They were kind of very straightforward in a direction. Wow. Okay. Oops. That was a little different. Let's see what else we have. I think we're gonna do I'll do a couple of these and we're gonna end on that. Because my little one's gonna be needing to go to school. Oh wait, no, she can't go to school today because she's sick. How about that? Okay, what is it that the collective needs to hear at this time? What is their last message that they need to hear? For my general collective. Please and thank you with clear and concise messages so I can better discern what it is that they need to hear at this time, both good and bad. Okay, for my general collective. At the bottom of the deck, we have Patent Turtle, which is all about endurance, commitment, and serenity. It says, strengthen your connection to the earth. And then we have the Fierce Wolf, which is intelligence, instinct, and protection. Fierce hunter and protector, be the guardian and guide of my journey. Okay. What does the collective need to know at this time? Benevolent elephant, gentleness, temperance, and goodwill. Pillar of patience and kindness, bless my heart with your gentle nature. So strengthen your connection to earth, and patience and kindness, which came out in the first cards. You know what? Oh my God, you guys are still here. Thank God. Okay, so my phone died, and I do apologize about that. I do apologize. But I would put you back on the stand, but my charger's like way over here and I can't really do that. So if you can just sit right there, I'm going to tell you what cards come out real quick. I'm using a different deck than the one I was just using. It was giving me too many vague messages. So what is it that the general collective needs to hear at this time? Okay. What does the collective need to hear at this time? We have finding love. See the seahorses? Okay, what else? Eternal charisma. Let me see if I can put you kind of in front of me a little bit. Sorry, I had to take y'all off the stand. My phone, oops. My phone died. Hi, Divine Protection. Tell me more. We have finding love, eternal charisma. We have good fortune. We have passion. Someone's gonna be finding love. It's saying cast away negativity. When it comes to some sort of union, it's saying use your magical power to balance out the emotions. This is something that you have wisdom in, so you can ultimately bring back the happiness. This is what we would call the elixir of life. This is part of your soul purpose, your destiny. You may have gone through some sort of transformation or transition recently, which has been a rebirth, where there has been a balance within equilibrium, possibly with the sun, the moon, placing you in a leadership position where you're feeling very grounded. Your energy is escalating, meaning your vibe is rising higher. Your divine guidance is here every step of the way to help you build confidence and to shield you from any negative things, any negative intent. They're telling you to have a blessed day by cutting ties with those who no longer serve you, so you can navigate this change that you're undergoing, and whatever resilience someone is putting up, it is time to learn the truth. Only through your willpower will you be able to unravel what's been concealed. Make sure to be mindful. Use protection. Make sure you're financially stable. That your energy is in a place of good healing and balance, just like it was saying, healing energy. You will have mad good luck by overcoming your fears. Your intuition is advising you to banish a curse. I feel like it's generational. It's time to let go. Make room for success. With all the knowledge you hold and the courage, it's time for karmic justice to be served. Spirit is so funny. Those who are going to be reaping karmic justice, Spirit says safe travels. Literally. So, I'm sorry I had to take you off the stand for a little bit. I just, my phone wasn't going to charge that way. Hey guys, I'm so glad y'all are here. I love the support. I love to see that y'all are here and like to hear what the divine sends my way, and that it's actually hitting somebody. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hopefully will be posting later on. If I don't, well then it's most likely going to be the following day. But hopefully next no, that's not what I do. No, not at all. There we go. Anyway, before the negativity starts to embark on YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce out. Have a good one.